So this is a dairy-free cheese sauce. So we're on the shred. Day 7? 6? 7. We're on day 7.
Yeah, because it's Sunday.
Actually on day 8 because I started a day early. So anyway,
I really did too.
Okay, we're on day 8. Yeah, and so no dairy and no gluten on the shred. Yeah. And honestly, I feel so much better when those are not in my diet. And I don't eat a lot of dairy and gluten anyway.
You don't. I don't. No, you definitely don't. I eat more gluten than you do.
Yeah.
So,
but
I mean, I don't bakery.
Good point. When I purposely avoid it, it's not even that hard. It's just me consciously thinking about it. So that's the difference here.
And you do. And this is, you know, we talk about one simple change. I've made this change because I watch Heather, and she does. And I don't even know if it's consciously or subconsciously. She just opts not to have the flour tortilla when we have a big Mexican buffet. She just makes a big salad. So then I'm like, well, I don't need that then. You know, I mean, you do make those.
And I don't really miss it. But if I'm not thinking about it, sometimes it does slip into my diet here and there. And again, it's not like I have a major stomach attack or whatever, but I just feel better when I don't have any gluten in my diet and any dairy because it just causes inflammation. Yeah. So this is a not so nacho cheese sauce. So we're gonna blend. How do you make cheese sauce without dairy, right? Without cheese. Nutritional yeast is kind of the key. Yes. So we're starting with a cup of water, all right? And we're going to add, let's see, a ½ teaspoon of salt.
You want me to do this by your, actually, I'm gonna grab my walnuts out of the.
Yeah, okay, so we're gonna add a ½ teaspoon of salt. Yes, I'm gonna let you do this once you come back. And then a teaspoon of onion powder, all right? And then what we've done here is we've taken a ½ cup of raw cashews and we've soaked them. So they've been soaking in hot water for about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, okay? And it just gets them nice and soft. We've got a diced red pepper. And then we're gonna do 2 tablespoons here of our lemon juice. Okay. And then the recipe calls for a 1/3 cup of nutritional yeast. It kind of, we've said before, it looks like fish food, but this really gives your recipe a cheesy flavor.
2 of these?
2 tablespoons of that. And a 1/3 cup of this. Now we may be adding more of this. Yeah.
Depending on taste,
yeah.
right?
So we can go ahead and blend that. Put that lid on tight because my blender tends to have the liquidy stuff tends to come out of it. Now it says to make this in a Vitamix. I don't have a Vitamix, so anyway.
Yep, it's starting to come out.
Yeah, so we just need a little bit more nutritional yeast probably, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna add some more of that. I think probably another 1/3 cup.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty thin.
Yeah. So I'm gonna like this a little bit thicker. And then once this is done, you actually can put this in the fridge and it does set up a little bit and then you can heat it. So, you know, we haven't done that yet, but. Okay, so let's do that. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Well, last time you told me to put it on tight, then we couldn't get it
I know. Well, and that's a risk we run here. We might not be able to get it off.
All right.
All right. So we're going to be making some burritos in a jar soon, and we are going to be using this cheese sauce for that. So let's give this a try. Now again, like I said, if you can warm this up in a saucepan, or you can, you know, put this in the fridge, it's gonna set up a little bit, but got some blue corn chips for us to try this with. So let's see how the taste is. These are kind of cute.
They're like little scoops.
They're like a little, yeah.
Scoop up some cheese.
We're gonna scoop up some cheese. I probably don't know
That's
that much.
Make a mess,
That's like a soup.
I know. It's
Okay.
like a soup.
Okay. Oh, it's so good. Does that not taste kind of like Rotel?
It really does.
It tastes like Rotel. It's delicious.
So I think, I know it'll set up some. I think if you add more
Nutritional yeast?
nutritional yeast and maybe some more cashews to it,
Okay.
just to thicken it up a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, you want to try that?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay.
We'll try that. But yeah, I think that's what.
We'll let you know in the recipe below.
Yeah.
It tastes delicious.
It has a phenomenal taste to it.
Phenomenal taste. So, and this called for a cup of water. You could use less water initially
Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Maybe start with like a half a cup of water.
Yeah.
Blend it down. You can always add more. Obviously, you can't. Once you add it, you can't take it out.
Yeah. Do you want me to get more cashews?
Well, we'd have to soak them, right?
Yeah.
Well, we need them for the. We'll figure it out. Yeah. It has a really good.
It's so good.
I think the pepper too.
It almost gives it that Rotel taste. So we're
does.
gonna use this for our burritos in a jar. I was just saying, when we make our burritos in a jar, we've done salad in jars. We're gonna layer this on the bottom, along with some of our dairy-free ranch.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so
guacamole, good. And then all the burrito.
And I'm gonna miss that one. I'm so upset.
It's gonna be super fun.
Okay.
So let's see. Oh, girl, I got that on tight. Oh yeah, that thickened it up some for sure. And I'll just make sure the taste did not get altered poorly. You know, we wouldn't want that to happen.
No.
So
it's good.
It's actually cheesier.
Yeah. So I start off half a cup of water. Half a cup of water, and then
highly recommend. That's delicious.
It's very good. So.
Okay. So give it a try. We'll put the recipe below with our adjustments, and you know you can use this for your tacos. For just if you just.
Can you imagine if we added that to that lentil walnut meat that we made? Oh, kind of made it like a cheesy.
So good.
That would be delicious. Okay.
We'll have to try that.
We'll have to try that.
All right.
All right. There you go. Make sure you comment below. Hit the big red button to subscribe, and we'll see you soon.
Yep. Sounds good. See ya.